Hi, my name is Josh Fuchs, and I'm here with you today to tell you a couple of things that you should always make sure that you do before you actually get in the car and actually drive it away. So, let's take a look inside. Alright, the first thing you want to do when you get in the car is you always make sure that you adjust the distance of your seat from your pedals. Because if you're too close, most likely it's going to be very hard for you to touch your brake when an emergency situation occurs. If you're too far away, you may have trouble reaching the gas and may not be able to keep up with the speeds on the highway. So always make sure that you adjust your seat to a level for you. Second thing you want to do is adjust your headrests. That way your neck isn't too curled or isn't too straight. You always want to make sure that your head is nice and comfortable and, sitting at a good level when you're driving. Third thing you want to do is adjust the level of your steering wheel. If your steering wheel is too high, you may find it hard for you to control the car. If your steering wheel is too low, you may find that it hits your knees as you drive. So always make sure that that's adjusted properly for you. The last thing you want to do is make sure that your mirrors are properly adjusted so that you have good vision at the back of your car. If you don't have good vision at the back of your car, you're not going to be able to see who's behind you, and you're not going to be able to know whether or not you can stop short when an emergency situation occurs. That's all for me. So let's go talk to my friend Rich about what you should never do behind the wheel.
Hi, I'm Rich, and I'm here to tell you about a few things you should never do while driving. First of all, you should never drive without your seatbelt on, because in the act of an accident, death is possible. Next, never drink while drive, because it's illegal, it impairs your judgment, and you will be arrested if you are caught. Next, third, never drive with e-brake on. It ruins your tires, ruins your suspension, and it just makes unwanted noise. Then, never drive with your seat all the way back, cruiser style. You don't look cool, you can barely see out of the windshield, you can't really see it out of your mirrors, and I'm going to lift the seat back up because I really can't see anything like that. Next, texting. Come on, people. You can't text and drive. How can you see the road and see what you're typing at the same time? Don't tell me you can, because you can't. Next, when you're talking on the phone also, now you have to listen, decide what you're going to say, pay attention to the road, all this other stuff that you have to do also. You can't do that. It's just not going to work for you, so just don't do it. Then, lastly, don't listen to your music really loud, because you can't hear if emergency vehicle's coming, or if somebody needs to get your attention for something that may be wrong with your car. So never listen to music loudly. And that's about it.
That's it for us, guys. I hope you learned something from what we had to tell you today.
See ya.
Later.
Hi, I'm Rich, and I'm going to show you a few things that you should never do while driving. First of all, you should never drive with your seatbelt off. Second, which is probably the most important, never drink and drive. Hi, I'm Rich, and I'm here to tell you about a few things you shouldn't do while driving. First of all, never drive with your seatbelt off, because that's just dangerous. You might die, and die. Next, never drink and drive. You get a ticket, cause an accident, get a ticket. So never drink and drive. Next, never slam on the brakes. I'm talking about boom, slamming on that, and never ever drive with the e-brake on, cause you just don't do it. Then, next we have the favorite of all, females. Talking on their phones. Never do that. Now you're doing a few things at once. You have to drive, make sure you know where you're going, look ahead, watch the cars all around you, and make a phone call at the same time. How are you going to remember everything you have to do and do everything you have to do? Next, texting. Now you can't see the road, and you're thinking about things that you have to say and all that. How are you supposed to do all that at once? Then, of course, you gotta have your Party 105. Never do this. No loud radio. That's about it for me. See you later. Hi, I'm Rich, and I'm here to tell you a few things that you should never do while driving. First of all, never drive with your seatbelt off. It's illegal, and there's a high probability that you will die in a car crash. Secondly, never drink while driving. It impairs your ability and your judgment. And you get arrested for that as well. Next, never stand on your brakes, like hit them real quick, because that increases the person behind you. They might hit you in a stopping shortness. Next, never drive with your e-brake on because it destroys your tires and it just makes a lot of unwanted noise. Next, don't be Mr. Cool, you know, driving with your seat all the way back and everything. I'm going to lift that back up because I can't drive away like that. Then, remember, texting? No. You can't do it. How are you supposed to pay attention to the road? Then, calling people on the phone, talking to them, also, you should never do that because you really can't. It distracts you. And remember, no loud music.